Google tracking you? If you're using products like Google Maps for your directions and location, there's a good chance the answer is yes. There's a possibility that through GPS on your phone or EXIF data on the pictures you've taken of your lunch to post on Instagram later that has the GPS coordinates embedded in them, in which I've talked about in a previous video, or even the Wi-Fi signals your phone is seeing without even connecting to it, Google can track your location and keep it forever. If you didn't know, Google takes a collection of the wireless access points like your home internet or your home router when they drive around taking pictures for Google Maps Street View. And on a side note about the Street View, I think it's funny that when we have Street View, we have access to, we can see anywhere in the world, and for some reason whenever we all first log on to Street View, the first place we want to see is our home. But anyways, when they drive around these vehicles getting pictures for their Google Maps Street View, they're also taking a snapshot of the wireless access points and associating that with the geolocation in which the car is driving. And that helps if you've ever seen the when you're using your Google Maps, improve your location by turning on Wi-Fi. That's exactly what they're talking about. So anyways, I'm going to show you some examples about how Google can track physically where you were throughout your history and how they keep it. So right here, I just Googled it. It's Google Maps timeline, and then also on your phone, if you open up your Google Maps app, and I think it's the top left-hand corner, there's 3 little lines. If you hit those 3 little lines, it'll show you the same thing, Google Maps timeline. And I'm not going to click this link right here because the first page it brings you to is basically everywhere it's ever seen you been, and I don't want I don't want to put that on the internet. So I have a specific example pulled up, and as you can see, this is last year sometime in August 2017. It has me flying from the East Coast to the West Coast, and it has me stopping at In-N-Out Burger, which I'm definitely not ashamed to say that I love In-N-Out. But the crazy thing is, it shows exactly the time in which you spent. I went to McDonald's that morning before I flew, in which I may or may not be ashamed about. It has how long I was driving, and then another crazy thing is it shows you that the picture you took on that day. So if you don't know who this guy is, he makes funny videos on the internet. He was on my plane, and I wanted to take a picture with him. Very nice guy. And it does that through 1, the date that you took the picture, and 2, it can even pull out the EXIF data, which has your GPS coordinates embedded in the pictures if you don't specifically turn that off. So it's all pretty scary stuff, and you can see up here, these are all the dates that it has history on me, And I'll pull up another example. Let's do August. Let's do June. Right here, I was up in Pennsylvania on a work trip at a conference, and it has the exactly where I was driving, how long I was driving, and it's all pretty scary stuff. But what I will say to you guys is that all of this information can only be seen by the account that it has saved on. So through my Google account, it has all of this stuff. So they say, I don't know exactly who else has access to this information, but it's still scary stuff. And if you think about it, God forbid someone ever hacks my computer or hacks my phone, if they have access to all this data, they can see exactly where I've been, probably where I live, where I go to work, and all that stuff. There's also ways you can delete it. If you go to the main Google map, the Google timeline, you'll have a little pop-up down here that says delete all your history and turn the stuff off, which I recommend. I recommend obviously doing your research into it, but my personal opinion is turn it off. I've since turned it off since these events. So yeah, if you guys like this video, please let me know, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also please let me know if there's anything else you guys want me to make videos about.